Hey everybody, welcome back to another Catalyst video. And actually, it's the Catalyst preview video, if I'm being honest. And today we have Natalie with us. And I'm doing these videos because I really want people to know all our speakers and what's special about them and what they can learn from them to increase the value prop of the networking that we're going to have at the conference. So Natalie, excited to have you join us. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
It's great to be here, Asher. I'm super jazzed to be included in the lineup for Catalyst and to be chatting with you today. Where to start? My gosh. I have spent well over a decade within the partnership space and have worked with every type of partner. Meaning that I've done sort of like the tech partner thing, which is really great. We all love, that's what everyone's familiar with. But I actually spent 4 years at Nike and worked with a very different kind of partner, which was brick and mortar retailers.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is all partners want the same thing, whether you're in tech industry, retail, any agriculture, they all are looking for the exact same thing. And I just love sort of figuring out what partners, what motivates them, how they really enjoy working with each other companies, making money. I mean, I just absolutely dig the entire thing. So obviously passionate about partners. We all are, if we're going to Catalyst. And beyond that, let's see. We talked a little bit. I live in Oregon and just live on a farm. So like very, very different,
very interesting
day-to-day life from my career. So wonderful to step outside and look at the 75 acres that we live on. So
Great. What can people learn specifically from you?
Well, like I said, okay, here's what's unique about me.
Yeah.
I have spent, 13, 14 years within the partner ecosystem. For the last year and a half, I actually work at a partner. So I have seen multifacets of different partners, and I spent the last year and a half at a partner that I served when I was out at Atlassian. So I thought I knew everything about building partner programs, motivating partners, really incentivizing, helping them make money. And the first 6 months at the partner Cprime I'm at now, everything I thought I knew, I was like, oh my gosh, it's totally different. I am now sitting in the seat and consuming the content, the programs, the incentives I created for the past 10 years. And it is just mind-blowing to realize how little I knew now being at a partner and how much that has changed sort of my perspective and how I think about designing programs and everything moving forward for my company.
Wow. Okay. So one, people can learn from you about what it feels to be on the other side of the table.
Absolutely.
Right? Because there's a mind shift, right? Because you're coming from an ecosystem orchestrator, I would say, is what an Atlassian is, to being a participant, and you have some greater empathy for any a partner in somebody else's ecosystem. So I think that's very special.
Yeah, not everyone has the ability to do 6 months at a partner. They should. That should actually be like a
that should be a
rotation
rotation. Part of the industry rotation is go to partner and work from there for about 6 months or so.
Yeah, and on the reverse too, have our partners go work at a vendor and experience sort of that trade-off of information. Not everyone can do that. So people are going to learn from me. I've been in the trenches on both sides. I'm going to tell you exactly what makes sense and works with programs and incentives and co-selling. And I'm going to tell you everything that's you think it works, but why your partners aren't doing what you want them to do. That's the value I bring. I'm so excited about it too.
This is great. And what's your favorite partner play? I'm asking all the presenters this because we all have our go-to play. So I'd love to learn about yours.
It's tough. It's really tough to choose. I'm huge in the hyperscaler. I just love everything AWS. I love using AWS and the hyperscalers to accelerate my other go-to-market motions. I love that. I also really dig what I would consider to be next generation partnerships. These are things that have never been done before. These are agreements that you have with whether it's other, sort of agencies you're working with it's other ISVs, with its technology partners, bringing 10 partners to the table for some sort of unique, never been seen go-to-market motion. I dig that, and just creating sort of the entire unique differentiator around all of those partners together.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
so one is like going through market with the cloud service providers, and then the other is solution partnering, maybe if we want to call it that.
Yeah, but like 4 different types of partners
Yeah,
together and then add in a hyperscaler on that, and that's just like music to my ears. I
yeah,
love just connecting those different partner types. Everyone's bringing something different to the table, and often they need someone that's going to create kind of that go-to-market strategy among all of them, ultimately to serve the customer. And that's where I come in. Okay, here's where AWS plays in. Here's where the distributor can contribute. Here's where a reseller partner doesn't
yeah.
even sell software that really has a unique service proposition. How can all 3 of them work together in a way that ultimately serves a new segment, a new market, a new customer? That's what I dig, is just bringing them all together.
Yeah, I actually bundling and kitting, which is what this could be
Yeah,
called, right?
exactly. Yeah.
Is pretty popular in the B2C space. So your
Yeah.
experience in B2C would actually definitely help people who are in B2B. All right, so this sounds very exciting. Like I'm actually excited to listen to your talk and also spend some time with you in Chicago.
Yeah, the hard part is gonna be narrowing down what I want to speak about. Obviously, I'm
Totally.
so excited about all of it. Like, how do I get that into snackable bits of content? But it's where I'm excited to chat with people, network, and just share all of my lessons learned and enthusiasm, as you can see.
Well, thanks so much for spending time with us, and I'll see you in Chicago.
Sounds good. Thanks, Asher.